Well, this is kind of different. We've got an electrical box hanging off of a wall, hanging off of the telephone pole. That doesn't look scary at all, like anything bad could happen. Not ominous in any way, shape, or form. City of Fredericktown, what are you thinking?
Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, cause I love my occupation. Hey, I'm on vacation. If you don't like your life, then you should go and change it.
Okay, so my back room isn't very clean anymore. Every time it seems like I get this back room clean, something happens. I go buy a bunch of stuff and it gets filthy again. But I'm working on remedying that. I am actually getting all of these doors out of here. I'm working on making a display out on the sales floor. I've already got one completed. We're going to go out and take a look at it real quick. But what I'm doing is I'm making little like H-frames out of these doors. And I think they look pretty good. You've already seen the one that I've got out there that I've got the cast iron hanging on. So we're going to go back out here and we're going to take a look at the one that I've already completed for today. Okay, so this is the other H-frame door that I have put up. I've got a little bit wider door for here in the middle, which is really cool. I've actually got some chicken wire that I'm going to cut to fill over the opening here so I can hang stuff off of it. These doors have a really nice rustic look to them, and they're still going to give me the same amount of walk-through space that I've had. I was able to put my little display back up there. I'm actually going to screw it to that door frame there, and it's a little bit crooked. The floors in here don't set perfectly level, so there is that. There's not a whole lot that I can do about it, but we are going to move forward with this and try to make it as good as possible. So I'm going to put the screen on here and we'll show you guys what that looks like when I'm done. Okay, so I got this done. It's a little dark in here. I don't have all the lights turned on because people keep trying to come in the door. But I did get the chicken wire put up on the door here, if you can kind of see. There is mesh wire there. And I stapled it all down. And what I'm going to do here is I'll push up a table in there, push up a table on the other side. I'm going to put that wooden thing up against the side there. Well, let me do it, and I'll just kind of give you guys an idea. It took me so long to get this done because that white door in the middle there is a little warped. And I had to figure that out. I took it apart and put it back together like 3 or 4 times before it was just where I wanted it to be. So let me get it put back together and I'll kind of show you guys where we're at. Okay guys, so I put that piece up there on top. I notched it out on the end so that it would kind of set somewhat flat. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. I put a mirror up here on the end. Kind of got I affixed that to the wall because it was kind of loose. I put a burlap runner down the side so it kind of breaks up the wood door a little bit. And then over here, I've got this. I'm not a big fan. I want to find something else to go here that's a little bit smaller, but it'll work for now. Put up the, that's a cast iron. That's all cast iron. It's kind of cool. Put it up there. And I'm currently working on putting a hat rack right up there so that I can put all those hats back up. So we're going to do that real quick and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so this is pretty much the completed product. I could still hang a few more stuff, a few more items on here. I've just got to get a little bit more organized. As I said, I'm still not super happy with this here, but it'll have to stay there until I find another piece that's sturdy enough to hold that. That thing probably weighs 100 pounds, and it takes something really sturdy to hold it up. But if I can find something else that I can put it on until it sells, that would be great. And this is this side. I moved that tub over here, put that mailbox up, and then I put my hat rack up there with all my local hats that I sell that people buy. And I've got some more prints to put up, but I'm not really too worried about that right now. I am going to, however, hang this up on my front door. Whenever people pass away in our community, they give out cards, and sometimes I'm not open when they put the cards out. So I'm going to affix this to the front door, and that way they can put their cards in here, or any other item if somebody wants to leave me a note or something, because you can't put stuff in a mailbox, it's against the law. But I can have this out there and put like non-mail on the top of it, and it should be fine. So let's put this up real quick. If you notice here, all the brass, all the hardware on the door is already brass or brass colored. It's got a brass kick plate, and there's also a brass kick plate on the outside of the door there. So what I'm going to do is this area right there, I'm going to affix this to that part of the door, and then somebody can just come up, lift it up a little bit, and they can put the card in there or notes or whatever they want to leave me. And that would be perfect, so that it's out of the weather and people hopefully won't mess with it. But if they do, not too worried about it. Okay, so that's what it looks like put onto the doors. Real easy little job. There were just 2 little screws there. Put the little screws in there, a couple little brass screws. Put the little mail pieces right in there. That closes like that. And I'll put a little sign right here that says non-mail, so that people know that they can put non-mail items in there. And that'll work out pretty good. I'll shut the door and we'll look at it from the outside. So that looks pretty good. I like it quite a bit. Nice brass, reflective. Looks awesome. Just little stuff like that, you know, it takes a lot of time to frickin', you know, get a store up and running. When I bought this store, I had absolutely none of this stuff. And as the time goes by, I'm slowly filling it with all kinds of really cool stuff. Okay guys, these little bottles here are really cool. I was not really sure what they were, and I looked them up, and they were little bitters bottles. And they are made in Taiwan. This is a little fish. This is a couple little ball and feet, like off of the old furniture. You can kind of see there where it says, I don't know if you can read too well, it's kind of hard to see. Turn that up. Yeah, ball and claw bitters. And then I have this one here, which is got little apples on it, and it's a little fruit jar. And these are all bitters jars, and they're all made in Taiwan, and they sell really well. Like these two of these together, I've seen them sell for $16 for a pair. I've also seen them sell for $16 a piece, and I've also seen them sell for $8 a piece. So I don't have no clue. Maybe it's the ones with the corks sell for more. These 3 have corks, though that one's broke off. And then this one has a little cork in the bottom. But I'm going to list these in a lot on eBay, and that's pretty cool, because this little lot right here, I paid for $25 for everything that I'm showing you guys, and this little lot here could probably pay for everything, which would be cool. But if you're ever out and you see these little bottles and they say bitters on them, they're from they're pretty cool. They're worth picking up. I definitely would have walked past these. I'm glad I bought this stuff today. I learned something new. Okay, so here's another item that came in this buy that I got today. It's a really cool game from 1968. It's by Ideal, and it's called Battling Tops, and it comes with all of these different colored tops here. And apparently, you put the top in the corner here, and this is a string that you wrap around the top, and then you yank it from the side, and it sends all your tops in here, and they start battling each other, which is really cool. It's got the 4 string pulls. It's got tops, got several different colored tops. There are some little pins that are missing, these little green pins right there. Apparently there should be several of those, I would guess, unless, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 1, 2, 3 green and 1 red, 4 green and 1 red, unless that's the way, I don't know, unless you get 1 per side. I'm not sure how it works. I don't have the instructions. It's from 2 to 4 players, ages 7 and up. It's super cool. It does have a little bit of water damage on it, but it's a really neat item. I love these old board games. I mean, 1968, imagine how cool it would have been to get this on Christmas, open it up, and have a ton of fun. And it'd just be neat. It'd just be neat. I might take it home and play with my kids. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. We did a lot of stuff and got a little bit accomplished, not as much as I wanted to. I wanted to build another one of those, but we've got one up. We got another one to do. Probably when I get rid of this Christmas tree right here, I'll stick the other one right there, and it'll work right there. You can hear Dusty, Alabama Picker, over there. He's talking. I'm hanging out with him, Scott, and Jason Banano. They're really cool guys. They've really helped me a lot, really helped me grow. So if you're not subscribed to Alabama Pickers Dusty, he is so close to 10,000. I'll put his link down below. I hope you guys would go over and hit that subscribe button on his channel. He's a really good guy. He's full of knowledge, full of information, and he's a good guy. So you already know Scott. You're already subscribed to him. If not, you bearded picker, Monopoly for Millennial. Google that, and he'll come up. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Have a good day. Keep on digging. Keep on picking. God bless. And remember, the family that picks together sticks together.
I like everything about you.